Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. I got an email the other day. I don't normally check emails, but somehow emails are popping up on my phone now. So I actually see them, I guess, when I have to go and check. But anyway, a newer viewer asked me a couple of questions, and it kind of reminded me that I'm coming up on 2 years. It's the end of June now. August 31st is when I posted my first video. I've been a member of YouTube for a while before that. Probably about a year under this name, and then I had another account before that. But I never posted any videos. So anyway, we're coming up on 2 years on that, and I got something like 1,100 videos that I've done, and we're closing on 700 subscribers. I run somewhere around 8 to 10% of views. The view times are still kind of down according to the analytics. I don't really pay that much attention to it. I only went in to look because I was thinking about making this video. Why do I do videos? Because I like to. I've mentioned this before. I've got other videos that, ask who I am and whatnot. But I've been disabled nearly 20 years. And for most of that time that I was disabled and before that, we ran a home haunted house on Halloween. Started out when my kids were little, like young teens, and they decided they were too young to go too old to go trick-or-treating, and they wanted to have a Halloween party. So we did that. We threw, teenagers Halloween party, and they'd go out and scare the kids, the trick-or-treaters. So the next year we made a small little thing for the kids to come through, and the next year it got a little bigger, and then it got a little bigger. And it started with a little 10x10 pop-up tent, and by the time we got shut down by the city, we had 4,000 square feet running all through my backyard and side yards, and we had 45 actors. We pushed somewhere like 3,500 people through on our last Halloween. Consider I live on a dead-end street. We had fog machine fog rolling up and crossing the highway, and it was just we got way too big, so the city came in and closed us down. But that was my main creative outlet, and it sent me into a decline, just depression, and I wasn't creating. I was lost. I didn't know what to do. And then 2 years ago, my little sister passed away. That hit me hard. I'm still not. It's still hard to talk about. But one thing she had always told me was, or she'd always, when we talked all the time, she'd say, I need to go in and make videos on the meals that I make and my cooking and whatnot. And I'd always blow that off. Yeah, okay, whatever. But I'd go on YouTube and I would talk to people, and I'd be like, well, look, I've never been to your area. Show me what your area is all about. You live in England, or you live in Washington, or you live in Sweden. I've never seen that. Just show me what you see every day, because what is normal to you is unusual for me. So your buildings are different than what we have. Your trees are different from what we have. Your normal everyday, what you see driving down the road, is different from what I'm used to. Show me. And then one day I came across a couple of cell phones, pay-to-go cell phones at a thrift store, and it was like, buy the two of them, and it was under $10. And I decided on the way home that I was going to try them out and see how well they did videos. And a monster was born. Like I said, I've done 1,100 videos in almost 2 years, in 22 months or something like that. So whatever that figures out to be. I realized that, you know, I live in Florida and I have some beautiful scenery here to share. And that's what I started to do. And I've done some cooking videos, and I've done some arts and crafts videos, and I've done some you know, prepper videos, and this, that, and the other. And it's a creative outlet for me. One of the questions that I was asked is, what's your hobby? Well, my hobby is life, basically. But YouTube is my main hobby right now. But I have all my other hobbies. I have my leather hobbies. I have, you know, my art hobbies. I have, I don't know, everything is basically a hobby. I don't have a real job anymore. So, you know, YouTube is a hobby. I don't get paid to do this. My channel is not monetized. I don't want it monetized. It's kind of like it's kind of like getting paid to create art. If I'm getting paid to do a piece, that piece will sit and sit and sit and sit because I don't have the inspiration. But you give me a blank canvas and something will hit me and I'll go at it. So, but it's on my terms, and that's the way I approach YouTube. My content is as eclectic as I am because it expresses who I am and what I am doing at that point in time. Whether it's putting together a bag to walk down the beach, playing with my slingshots, you know, going shopping. I go, you know, my not today videos by going through the Goodwill and the flea market and all that. I didn't start that on YouTube. I've been doing that for years and years and years. When my kids were babies, we go shopping at the thrift stores, and a lot of times we, you know, look at stuff and be like, we got no place to put it, or yeah, that's a good price, but we really don't need it. Way too often we said, I don't know what we're going to do with it, let's take it home anyway. So I've tried to get away from that part, but yeah, so that's my main hobbies. What's my favorite foods? Free? I don't know. I don't do one favorite. That's why I don't watch like football, baseball, and root for any one team. Even when I watch racing, I don't root for one team. I root against one or two teams, and kind of the same thing with football and baseball and stuff like that. But, well, primarily football. But I don't have a favorite. It's like, which one of my kids is my favorite? I don't have a favorite. Which one of my grandkids? They're all my grandkids. You know, which is my favorite food? I don't know. There are a few that are my main fallbacks. You know, cheesesteaks with pizza, shrimp, crabs. I don't have a favorite. Tacos. I don't even have a favorite cuisine. You know, I like American food. I like Mexican food. I like Chinese food. I like Indian food. So I don't have a favorite of anything. What do I like to do? Well, look at my channel. That's what I like to do. If I'm not out creating a video, then I'm probably at home putting the video together, thinking about it, or I could be doing, you know, basic arts and crafts, or, you know, watching other people's videos, and you know, that's just me. It's what I do. So 2 years coming up here in August. So what's going to be first? Am I going to reach 700 subscribers? Or will it be a 2-year on YouTube? I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do as a giveaway for my 2-year anniversary. Hopefully I remember it, because I'm terrible with anniversaries. Ole Miss would have attested to that. I don't know that I remembered on my own 3 times in the 30 plus years we were married. Usually my mom reminded me. And speaking, coming back, the Ole Miss kind of, I had that in mind too, that I wanted to mention. How much y'all have helped me deal with what life has dealt me. I started out, when my sister passed away, I was 310, 312 pounds. I had a 54-inch waist. I couldn't walk without a staff or a cane. I couldn't get out of this truck without prying myself up on the door or having a stick outside to help get myself out of the chair, out of the seat. I needed help getting out of chairs. And I blame that all on, my accidents. Oh, I've got bad knees, I got bad ankles, I got a bad back. All that's true. All that weight didn't help. YouTube has helped. I've gotten active. I've been out. I've been walking. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I'm down to 200 and somewhere between 255 and 260. I'm still fluctuating. I'm not dropping as the way I'm not dropping quickly. But in 2 years, I've dropped nearly 60 pounds. So, and I'm feeling better. And that's because of y'all. When the Ole Miss was re-diagnosed with cancer, I used y'all as an escape valve. If I was doing YouTube videos, I wasn't thinking so much about what was going on. It helped me to deal with what was going on. It helped me to be there for her in the way that she needed. So YouTube has helped me a lot. And it's continuing to help me. It still gives me a reason to get out of the house. I could be sitting at home in my chamber of chaos or something and vegetating but I'm not. I came out to do this video, and I just did a package opening. So that's why I YouTube. I enjoy it. It's a creative outlet in various ways, and it gets me out and moving and about and interacting. Just stopping to look at a vehicle on the side of the road that I think is interesting, and the owner will come out and talk about it, or I see a car in a parking lot and go take pictures, and the person comes out. Not all the time, but enough. Anyway, yeah, kind of babbling along here. This is going to start running into some long times. What do we got pushing up here? Running on 15 minutes. According to the analytics, I only get about 3 minutes worth of watch time. So, I don't know. Anyway, I hope that answered most of the questions. I don't remember what they were. It's on here, so I can't really read them. I probably could have written them down, but probably couldn't read them if I did write them down. My writing is atrocious. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around on your social media, that would be fandoculous. If you'd like to check me out on Facebook, there's a link in the description box. My Gmail link is down there, and I don't know, Instagram and Twitter and all that other stuff that I seldom ever post to. Link for my 700 sub giveaway will be down there as well. Shout out to Awesome Buttons for being so awesome to give me an awesome button to give away. Breast cancer doesn't just affect men and women, or just doesn't just affect women, it affects men and women, young and old. It doesn't care about your financial status or your station in life. Cancers in general are insidious. And they're devastating. They're devastating to the person suffering. They're devastating to their loved ones. If something doesn't feel right, people, get it checked out. I know how terrible it is to go see a doctor. It beats pushing up grass, looking at the wrong side of the grass. So, anyway, if your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We're not promised tomorrow, people. But until I see y'all again, I hope you have a fantabulous day. Sláinte, y'all.